What's up everybody in Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube land? This is Jesse Byrne representing Team FTK, and I'm here to show you guys my Trickstar Time Lords. So I wanted to make this deck just for fun, basically, to mix the two different archetypes because they're both fairies. The only problem is that the Time Lords aren't all light, basically, because there's fire, wind, earth, they're all different types, and I wanted to mix it with Trickstars just because they're fairies, and there's a card in here that does make it very consistent. So let's get in the list and I'll show you guys what I'm playing. And now mind you guys, this is just for fun basically, and that the extra deck is not very important. You can, however, make rank 10s and such in the deck, but the extra deck is not the main focus because you play 3 of the Candy, whatever you want to call it. The yellow one, this is the Stratos for the deck, also does 200 damage each time your opponent activates a spell or trap, which is really good. And then the 3 Lastrix, or Licorice, whatever you want to call it, this is the quick effect that special summons by bouncing back a Trickstar monster, and it also inflicts 200 damage each time your opponent adds a card, so which is really good. And then the 1 Lilybell, this is for going second, basically. You never want to draw this card, especially going first. So going second, you want to search this out and be able to link summon and finish off the game, basically. And then for the hand traps, I'm running the 2 Draw and Lock and the 1 Max C. In my pure version, I'm going to be running 3, but because this is Time Lords, I have to make space, so I cut it down to 2 again, and I'm playing the 1 Max C. And then we have the Time Lord engine, which I'm playing 2 of the Earth, which is the when it attacks, it bounces back opponent's monster, or opponent's card, excuse me. And then whenever they draw, they take 1,000 damage. So it's another way to add on to the burn damage, plus just clear the board. The reason I wanted to make Time Lords with Trickstars is because Trickstars are not very good going second. So this makes it where if you end up going second, you can basically just spit out a Time Lord, attack over, get rid of your opponent's problem monsters, and then turn 2, hit them with the Trickstars. So then, for the rest of the Time Lords, I'm playing the 1 Metaion, the 1 Water, which this is really good, especially against True Dracos, which, I mean, it could happen what happened in the OCG list, basically, where True Dracos gets wrecked. But for now, 1 is really good. If True Dracos stay around longer and they just hit Zodiacs, I'll definitely bump it up. And this deck has a great matchup to Zodiacs because none of the Time Lords can be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So basically it just stays alive, like, no matter what against them because they can't Trident pop. And then the 3 Time Maidens. This is very good. Searches all your Time Lords, so you have even more searchability in the deck, and you're just able to run through all your monsters and just go from there. And then we play the spells. We play 3 Terraforming to search out the light stage, and then 3 light stage to search out your Trickster monsters. And then we have the 2 Double Summon. I would be playing Chain Summoning in this build, but I think it is a little slow because, or it's not fast enough basically to keep up with the Time Lords. Because with the Time Lords aren't going to start a chain, so you don't need to play Chain Summoning, so you can just play Double Summoning. And then my other tech for the deck is Celestial Transformation, which I'm going to show you right now. And the reason I play Celestial Transformation at 3 in this deck is because during either player's turn you can play it because it is a quick play spell. So basically you can interrupt their plays by special summoning a Time Lord during their turn, so that way they cannot OTK you and they cannot fish you off because it can't just be destroyed by battle or card effect. So it's just so broken to special summon a Time Lord during your opponent's turn and then just basically watch them pass. Or you can just special summon a Trickstar monster such as Lastrix, which you can just have on the field for when your opponent starts adding more cards, and then they just take more damage. So that's why I'm playing Celestial Transformation. And then I play, my draw power is 2 Contract with the Dawn. This is, I was playing 1, but then I had to bump it up to 2 because the card is just so amazing that I really like playing it, and I just think 2 copies is necessary evil. Sometimes it does suck drawing 2 copies, but it's fine. Most of the time you don't, and then you play cards like 2 Desires. So if you're playing 2 Desires, I'm very happy I can pick these up now that they're reprinted. So basically, if you're playing Desires, you can banish the multiple copies that you don't really need of all those cards. Pretty much that's what ends up happening, is you end up just banishing extra copies that you don't need. So Desires is really good just to burn through your deck. And then for my traps, for the trickstars, basically, I play the 3 Reincarnation and the 2 Disturbance Strategy. You really don't need more than this, except for maybe 1 more Disturbance Strategy, but I like basically playing 5 cards that take away from your opponent's hand. And then if you get the Draw and Lockbird combo, you can easily just destroy your opponent's hand when they're going second, or when they're going first. When it's the second turn, you basically just destroy them from there. And then the other traps I play is the Recall, Ring of Destruction, and Solemn Warning. That's the main deck. And for the extra deck, basically, we're playing the Star Angel Holly, the Abyss Dweller, Carnagorgon, Fairy Chair Girl, Gaga Cowboy. Basically cards that you can make, but you don't need to go into, like I said in the last video, guys. Anyways, guys, this was Jesse Byrne representing Team FTK. If you guys would like to see more amazing content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to see more amazing content, go ahead and subscribe to my good buddy, The Joker. He is a Australian YouTuber. Really good friends with the guy. He's really cool. So go check him out, and I'll link him down below in the description. So yeah, well, not in the description, but in the in the description. Yeah. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, guys.